Hello, my name's Sylokat, and this is a continuation of our Let's Play of Horizon Zero Dawn.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries.
Blech.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines, usually. Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you. Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
So this game does have a very big stealth component as part of it. And everywhere you see places you can hide, you will see this kind of grass that stands up, usually has
There.
little red tops.
Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze if you are to survive in the wilds. I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass. Now keep low and follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass. Come, back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
So very similar concept in other games. You can
Wait
see
for
the
it.
little eyeball right underneath the compass of the game up at the top of the screen. And if you're hidden, the eyeball, of course, will be closed.
That's the last of them. Let's move on.
Again, I'm out in the open. I'm no longer in the grass, so the eye is open as well.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close.
And of
That
course,
herd
the
should
game
be
tells
just
you
ahead.
all of this information as well. Also next to the eye, you can see there are, almost looks like tears or things on there. And that's the sound that you are making.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
Then he is a fool. Come now, let's find that herd. Follow.
Again, you can see the sound indicators. As I slow down and walk, they go away. As I go faster, they come back. Just something to be mindful as you're playing the game.
There. See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth. Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley. You'll see.
So one of the nice items about this game is you can collect a lot of items.
I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them. Those will do. Follow.
Never been one to listen. I'll continue collecting.
Aloy, come. There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them? How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
So again,
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
just trying to teach you some of the basic mechanics of the game. Basic stealth.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Once again, I never listen. So now to actually craft these items, we pull up our little menu, and we can, this is reserved for other items, other weapons later on in the game, but we can use this to craft new arrows, and you can craft them just by holding down the X button. It'll fill out your inventory. It is something to note though, if you have 15 arrows, you can see that these create arrows in packs of 10. 5 arrows will be wasted if you decide to create, and you don't get like partial credit or anything like that. You do waste the materials. So on some of the more expensive ammos later on in the game, is a very smart idea to watch what you're crafting and not necessarily fill you all the way up, but get you as close as you can to full so you can do it again later once you expend some of that ammo.
Good. You'll never run out of arrows if you know how to craft what you need. Let's
And
put
pick
those
up the
arrows
rock
to
that I
use.
just
Follow.
threw. Come on, Rust, let's go.
Here, stay low in the grass and be quiet. time to make your first kill, Aloy. Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study it, Gray. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
So here you can actually scan your targets and find out different pieces about them. It'll actually highlight some of the information for you. So right here you see that this is a blaze canister, and it does have a weakness to it. It's got weakness to, there's two little icons. One of them is a fire icon, and then the second one is a tear icon. And it just means tearing it off of the Strider. Doing so can cause massive damage. So knowing this information right here can be very, very useful.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Yes. How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
But that plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
So we're going to go ahead and rescan this just so we get that nice highlight on it. And this is where you'll see I'm right here on the middle of the canister. Chances are I'm going to hit it, but we actually have a little bit of chance
Aloy,
for RNG to
aim
hate
and
us.
Make your kill. Keep firing.
So now he's upset.
Keep firing. Keep firing. Keep firing.
There you go. So, a huge difference as a child Aloy versus adult Aloy, who could probably take that down in about 3 shots, versus the 8 I think I had to waste on it.
You did well today, but you have much to learn. Tomorrow, we train again. What was that?
That boy. The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
Let's see. Where are you going, Ross? Come on. Alright, so now we're running. But as you can see, a lot of this, like, if you are a very well-tuned person to playing these kind of action RPGs, if you've played a lot of The Witcher or any other game where you have to do free aiming, you will have no problem with this game, especially on the easier difficulties. First-person shooter games, if you're a master at those, this one should come easy to you.
It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede, and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
I'm not. I can sneak through.
You will not. Aloy!
Okay, so now we get our first real lesson in how to Hey, here you go. You can highlight these tracks. This is our first real stealth
I
lesson.
need to do this slowly and quietly.
So as you can see, we can see which way these watchers are going to travel. The only part about this is really annoying is they do make those stops along the way.
Can't let them see me.
So here we go. Pretty much at this point, that one's no longer our problem. We've got to worry about this one now. And this truly, as with any stealth game, this is a waiting game. It's how patient can you be? Once again, this guy just kind of staring off into the bushes we were at.
Got to be careful.
Okay, so we most certainly can't go straight across. Okay, so a little bit of forgiveness. You can see as you make more sound, they will try to find you. This, of course, becomes more nerve-wracking because you gotta wait for them to kind of reset themselves. However, we know kinda how to get their attention to go elsewhere. Well, kind of. Come on. Never said they were smart machines.
I need to see their paths.
Okay, and I don't know if you could see, there is a, on this little question mark, it does turn red as they start to notice you. Once again, not doing that because I'm horrible at stealth games. I'm doing that just to show how this all works. Choose my path. Pretty much once he's going that way, I don't have to worry about him anymore. I will keep an eye on him out of the corner of my eye just to make sure that he's not searching for me.
There he is.
Alright.
Hey,
What? How is this?
shh. Follow me.
How do you know?
All right. Here you go. Aloy. God Gamer, right here.
How are you doing this? How is this possible?
We're just waiting on him to move, and then, yeah, we're done. Okay.
So, It is no plaything.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Boy!
She saved me. I just wanted...
Boy!
Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Stay away, no mother.
Okay, so this is one of the spots in the game where you will actually get to choose an action that you want to have. My experience with this has been it really doesn't matter. Just do what feels natural to you. Once again, you've got an option. You can aim for his head, show your might. You can drop your rock to show some kind of compassion, or knock the rock from his hands to show some kind of brains or skills or something like that. It's up to you. Once again, I don't think I've ever had a case where this directly affected the outcome of a game. Maybe just some events further downstream or how we proceeded. So in this case, I'm going to go the smart route. I'm going to knock the rock from his hands because I think that's hilarious.
Oh! Hey!
Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why? Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
Alright guys, thank you again for coming out for yet another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. That's all that we're going to have time for today. If you enjoyed the episode, I would encourage you to please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Also, if you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And if you haven't done so yet, please consider subscribing to my channel. if you are curious about how to stay connected to the Sylokat community, I have put information down in the description area of how you can stay in contact. Guys, it's been wonderful. I can't wait to see you next time. I love you all, and have a great day.